So Patlock has been on the market for a few years now. It even had a show a few years ago on Dragon's Den, and I think it became really quite popular from there. But this again is another very cost-effective solution for French doors because it's one device that locks over both handles, so it's one device to secure both. So I'm just going to take this one out of the box. Now when you receive Patlock, you'll notice, as well as the part that most of us would recognise that sits over the handles, you'll be supplied with two spindles. This is really important. If you are going to have Patlock, you must change the spindles. And I'll take a closer look at these for you. So all you need to do to fit this is remove the handle. And as you can see here, it's two screws on your handles. And when you take your handles off, you'll have the spindle that runs between the two handles, front to back. But the spindle that's in there already is effectively just a flat square block, completely flat. And in theory, if somebody was to attack your handles from the outside and take the handle off completely, they could push the spindle through, and therefore your security, it just drop off on the inside. So what Patlock have done is they created this patented spindle, and you'll see here there's a little knuckle on here. So what you would do is on the outside of your door, you push this through to the internal side, and on the internal side there's some little grooves on the spindle, for which you would push one of these over, and this would create a knuckle on the internal side. You push this in right up to the door's mechanism inside the plastic UPVC, and what that would do when you push this onto the internal side and you've already got the knuckle that's placed on the outside of the spindle, is if you try to push the spindle or pull it, it would just stay perfectly still inside your door. You won't be able to push or pull the spindle out. So remember, if you don't do that, then you've only really got a deterrent on your door. It's not going to have anywhere near the level of security that you would probably wish for. But having done that, using this, once you've fit it and you've done it once, because that's all you need to do, is you push your finger and thumb together to pull Patlock apart, and then you just slide it over the handles, and there we go, and that's on. I guess one of the nice things about this is it's a visual deterrent. Immediately when if a would-be lock-snapping burglar was to check out your French doors, they'll see that you've got something on there. So it's very much a visual deterrent. We retail it, again we'll put a link on there. You can purchase this from us for £50. We can fit it. If you want us to do the change of the spindle, bear in mind you may have to cut the spindle down, but there's a couple of grooves on the spindle to help you out. But if you have a vice and a saw, you should be able to fit this yourself. But if you want us to fit it, we can supply, deliver and fit for 110. But if you're happy that you can sort of cut one of these down, you've got the tools to do it, and you're happy to take this on, then for £50 you can purchase this from helplocks.com. A link will be in this video.